you feeling the pull of your passion project but can't quite leave that steady paycheck behind? What if I told you you don't have to choose? What if I told you you can actually do both? See, my name is Corey Jones and I'm a hybrid content creator. So what that means is I work a 9 to 5 and I also create content. And I want to showcase why that's possible and what are the benefits of being a hybrid content creator. I've been a hybrid creator ever since I started my YouTube channel, and that was in 2017. So I've always created content and I've always had a 9 to 5. But recently I've been seeing a lot of videos and a lot of people saying like, hey, go full-time content creation, quit your 9 to 5, don't worry about a 9 to 5, don't worry about a corporate job. Just go all in. And I'm here to say that I enjoy being a hybrid content creator. And I just want to highlight the pros and cons of being a hybrid content creator, because I know everyone who wants to create can't just jump and leave their 9 to 5, can't just jump and leave corporate America and go directly into content creation. In this video, I kind of want to outline those things for those of you who are watching, who are working hard, getting that money and trying to get into content creation, to also let you know that it is possible. And it might be something that you need to continue doing, and you might not need to strive for being a full-time content creator. It might just be where you're meant to be a hybrid, like myself. Do I plan on going full-time? Not necessarily. Maybe one day, who knows? But I don't mind being a hybrid right now. And, I don't want you all to feel like you have to quit your 9 to 5 to be successful on YouTube or within content creation. So leveraging the stability of your 9 to 5 while simultaneously trying to build your content creation career is not easy. So I'm not going to make it seem like it's easy, and I'm not going to make it seem like, hey, you can do it and it's going to be a breeze. Nah, definitely not easy. And it might sound like a lot, but trust me, you can do it. It might be your superpower that's waiting to be unleashed. Like I felt like it was mine. I felt like me balancing the two is like my superpower. Like I'm really able to leverage content creation. I'm able to leverage my 9 to 5 working here at Google, and I'm able to use both that benefits me and benefits others at the same time. So the first benefit of being a hybrid creator is the financial stability. And we all know if you're trying to create full-time, first starting out, you have an immense amount of pressure on you to be financially stable. And as you know, or you might not know, a lot of times when it comes to content creation, brand deals and things like that doesn't come easy, especially when you're first starting off. The financial stability aspect of being a hybrid creator, having a job while also doing content creation on the side, it allows you to focus a little bit more on content creation, and it provides less stress. Every like, every subscribe, every brand deal means a whole lot more. But at least if you have a 9 to 5, you have a consistent paycheck, and that paycheck can give you a little bit more peace of mind to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to your content creation, and it won't force you to do things just because you need to find a way to make money. So I've been fortunate enough to be able to have both and both be lucrative, but I can't say that about everyone. Sometimes when people have content creation and a 9 to 5, they're making way more with their 9 to 5 and making zero with content creation, which that's really how it starts off. But eventually you will get to the point where you're making some good money doing both, and then you're able to use one as just savings or one as just monetary income. At the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you financially. You can't take my story or somebody else's story of being like an entrepreneur or content creator and think that is going to work for you. You have to kind of toy around with it and figure out, what do you value most? Do you value stability? Do you value, being able to create from a more freeing perspective? But you really have to have that conversation with yourself. But just think about it though. If you're financially stable by having a 9 to 5, it allows for your content to be driven by passion. You can experiment, you can take risks, and you can truly just build something you love. And you can build it without the constant stresses of paying rent and surviving and trying to figure out a way for you to be financially stable. Another benefit of being a hybrid creator is just skills and professional development. Think about it: project management, communication, marketing. What are the skills you can develop doing both? Problem solving, data analytics, like content creation allows for those, but also your 9 to 5 helps bring a more professional side to it. So it kind of works both ways. The skills that you hone in from your 9 to 5, you can also use some of those skills for content creation. It's been several skills that I've used throughout the years that I've developed through training at my 9 to 5. Whether it's communication, whether it's how to talk to people, answering questions, being professional, that I pour into my content. But also when it comes to content creation, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to branding, when it comes to reviewing data like trends and analytics, I use some of that in my day-to-day job. Like I'm able to see trends very fast when I'm looking at data. I'm also able to make more data-driven decisions as well. Having a 9 to 5, you're essentially getting paid to gain valuable skills, and it could make your content stand out and look different from others. And also some of those skills can help you grow an audience more effectively. Kind of almost have like a leg up. And I think that's very crucial to content creation and also a 9 to 5. Okay, so the next benefit is different opportunities and unique perspectives. Your 9 to 5 instantly puts you into a particular niche, a particular field, or a particular industry. This really gives you an insider view and unique perspectives, because those different viewpoints and those perspectives can also come out in your content. You can create content that addresses specific pain points, or you can make content that is geared towards a certain industry or field because you're living in that right now. Or you could be one of those people that share industry insights. You know, sometimes people go to a YouTube or go to an Instagram or TikTok to find insights, to find more information, to find someone that's knowledgeable in the area. And if you're currently working a 9 to 5 that is in that particular field or industry, your content will end up skyrocketing because you're looked at as an expert. You're looked at as somebody that's knowledgeable in the area that they're interested in. There's different things that you offer that can also be poured into your content to make you unique and make you stand out. And sometimes having that 9 to 5 helps you with that because you're looked at as someone that is knowledgeable. But as you know, on some of these platforms, like having a niche is very important. Even though I don't really like to niche down, but I do know the importance of niching down. So even if you are a content creator that's looking to go full time or even hybrid, you having that 9 to 5 for a particular industry can help you niche down. The cool thing about niching down is you attract a certain audience, and you're kind of building your subscribers and your followers and your whole community based off of a certain area and focus. So when you build that dedicated audience, they kind of respect you and value your opinion because of your unique and authentic perspectives. Another good benefit is just the opportunity to network. So if you're a hybrid, you can network in the content creation field, you can network in the corporate field. And like they say, your net worth is all within your network. So the more people you can have around you that's doing good things, doing positive things, uplifting you, inspiring you, whether that's from a corporate standpoint, whether that's from a content creator standpoint, that helps. That helps. Sometimes the saying, you're a product of your environment, is very, very true. So the people you have around you can help you out, you can help them out, and you can leverage those. So being a hybrid creator, you're putting yourself in 2 boxes. And these boxes can open you up to collaborations. It could be guest appearances on someone's podcast, on someone's channel. It can open up opportunities for you to go to another job if it's someone else that's doing a 9 to 5, or even just invaluable advice. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have people that you can go to from a content perspective and say, hey, yo, how does this sound? Like, or if you have people within your 9 to 5 that you can talk to about moving up and promotion, like those things help. And plus, having both and being a hybrid creator, it demonstrates discipline and commitment. In your network, you're going to have people that's focused and locked in on one thing. You might have people that's just all 9 to 5. You might have people that's all content creators, and you might have some hybrids. But if you showcase that you can do both well, right, to your network and people around you, it showcases commitment. And it showcases dedication, and people want to be around that. People want to be around people that can keep going, that can show some type of consistency and commitment towards something. And if they see that you are dedicated and you are serious about your 9 to 5 and content creation equally, that's a level of commitment that is hard to find, right? And it makes you stand out. Y'all, I just went up maybe 5-6 flights of stairs just now, so I gotta catch my breath. As a content creator, you constantly have the pressure to produce content. You also get this pressure to perform, this pressure to monetize, this pressure to be making money. A lot of times that can lead to rapid burnout for full-time content creators. But see, as a hybrid content creator, you have the luxury of pacing yourself and kind of going at your own pace. And then if for some reason you don't feel like creating content one day, take a break. If you don't feel like creating content for a week, you can take a break. If you don't feel like creating content for 2 months, you can take a break. You don't have anything banking on you creating content. So it's a little bit more easier to pace yourself and not feel like you are forced to have to create content to sustain your lifestyle. And like me, for example, I've taken breaks before. I've said, you know something, I don't feel like shooting today. You know something, I don't feel like working with brands for this amount of time. And the reason I was able to do that is because I also had my 9 to 5 to bring in income to where I can make those decisions easier. So being a hybrid creator, I can dedicate and carve out time to when I want to create content. So I don't really have to be on 24/7. I don't have to vlog all the time. I don't have to create videos every day or every week, and kind of take my time, piece it out little by little, because again, I don't have to rely on content creation for my means of income. I found that this method has allowed me to avoid burnout as much, avoid creative fatigue that happens often, and ultimately continue to build this content creation career of mine. Because one thing, it helps me maintain the passion. I'm the type of person where if I feel like it's work, sometimes I don't have the passion to do it as much. And content creation for me is a way to get away from work. It's a way for me to disconnect from work. It's a way for me to go to a place of creativity on my own will and things of that nature. Whenever you become a full-time content creator, sometimes creating becomes work. It becomes, you have to do it. There is no option. If you don't create, you don't make money. If you don't make money, you can't live. If you don't hit that record button today, brand's gonna be mad the next day. So for me, I've realized that I've been able to maintain my passion and stay true to who I am solely because I'm not forced to create content. I don't have to force myself to get up, smile, act like I'm on, and things like that. And sometimes in content creation, you have to do that if you have a deliverable coming up, or you might not be feeling it one day and you got to get on it. But for me, I find that balance has been a game changer. There are pros of being a full-time content creator, but you have to look at the pros, you have to look at the cons of both to see what lifestyle you want to live. You have more time to create. And sometimes that helps you create faster, helps you put out content quicker, helps you be able to pitch yourself better for brands because you have nothing but time to create. You don't have a 9 to 5 taking up 8 hours, 10 hours of your day. That's a huge pro. You also get way more flexibility. Am I the type of person that will become a full-time content creator? Maybe, maybe not, but it just depends on the funds. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how much I'm making. If I can make what I make at Google and content creation put together just by doing content, I might think about it then. I might be like, you know something, maybe we could do it, maybe we can't. But outside of just making money, I do want to make sure that it's something I want to do, something I can sustain, something that I can keep up, something I can be consistent with, something that I can, make sure that I could make a living off of it as well. And so many content creators do make a living off of solely content creation, and that is great. But also, you got to realize, are you that person? Do you want to do that? Is that what's set out for your life? Because it's not for everybody. But I feel like lately, that's what the message has been. It's like, hey, go full time, be an entrepreneur. But those things aren't for everybody. There's a world where you can do both. And I'm a living testimony of that. So if you've been on the fence of really trying to figure out if you can juggle your 9-to-5 and content creation, I hope this video has helped you out a lot and gave you a better perspective of what it's really like and what are the pros and what are the cons. And, some questions to ask yourself if you really want to do it. And also, I hope that this video has showed you being a content creator is also a way to build. It's also a way for you to sustain your lifestyle. It's also a way for you to save. It's also a way for you to be financially stable. So to all of you all out there, embrace the hybrid culture. Come on and join me. You know what I'm saying? It's not too bad. There's some busy days. There's some not so busy days. There's long days, but you can do it, especially if you put your mind to it. Leverage your job. Cultivate your passion for creativity and watch your creative dreams flourish. You know what I'm saying? You can do it all. You can do it all. You don't have to put yourself in a box. It's definitely possible. But before I leave y'all today, I want to know, what are your thoughts on being a hybrid creator? Are you currently balancing a 9-to-5, trying to be a creator? Or are you a creator trying to get a 9-to-5 now? Let me know in the comment section, because I want to see what you all think about this topic and this area of content creation as well. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment. Really appreciate it. And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, let me bring y'all closer. What are you doing? You're missing out on some greatness. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But I will catch y'all next video. Peace.
Go through the phase to get where we pray. We champion made, ain't nothing I changed. The streets that we bathe, they throwing parades. Nobody can hate on the road that I played. When everything's settled, let's see who remains. From dusk till dawn, from night till day.